Two of Universal Orlando's most hyped up and overall loved coasters is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which is a long name for a coaster, and Velocicoaster, which is a lot easier to say. Now, both of these are pretty fairly intense, depending on what you count as intense, you could say. One of them going through the Forbidden Forest, and the other one going through a raptor paddock. So, firstly, I'm going to be talking about the ride overview. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is a roller coaster that is part story, part coaster. Overall, it is located in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade, and you are going through the Forbidden Forest with Hagrid, him teaching you all about magical creatures, which is part of the name of the ride. There are 7 launches, and yes, a freefall drop. If you've been on this, you know what I'm talking about. Now, Velocicoaster, on the other hand, sits in Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park, depending on which one you call land. And this beast of a coaster packs 2 high-intensity speed launches and goes 155 foot in the air, has a Mosasaurus roll, which is a barrel roll over the water, and has a 0G stall, all at 70 miles per hour from the second launch. So both of these rides are fairly different to each other, but they're both... Today I'm going to be talking about which one reigns supreme, I guess you could say. Now, firstly, theming. So, Hagrid's is a masterclass of theming when it comes to Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. I'm going to start just calling it Hagrid's. You step into, the Wizarding World, or Hagrid's World, you could say, where the animatronics, sound design, and overall just the story of the theming, the queue, is amazing. And it feels like you are genuinely in Harry Potter, or the Harry Potter world, or whatever. Now, Velocicoaster's raptor animatronics in the queue, and overall the blue lighting, which I know that the blue lighting kind of represents... I know that the, Universal Creative kind of thought birds which are descendants of raptors and dinosaurs, they kind of react differently with different colors, with blue, the color blue and red and stuff. I think that's kind of a summary of it. It's a bit hard to go fully into it. It's some science stuff. But it's the theming of Velocicoaster's queue, and overall the ride is sleek, modern, and it's to make you feel like you're in a real Jurassic World raptor paddock, and that you are in Jurassic World, which is a modern version of Jurassic Park, pretty much. Now, the queue obviously has some of the best animatronics in the park, not the biggest because that would go to Kong, but the best, with incredibly lifelike raptors. Because they smell, you can smell their breath, which sounds disgusting, but, you can do it. Now, there's a few different sections of theming, or immersiveness, you could say. So, the queue, I'm giving that to Velocicoaster, because of the animatronics. The story, I'm giving it to Hagrid, and the, overall immersiveness, I'm going to give that to Hagrid. Just because of the fact that you feel like you are genuinely immersed in this kind of thing, where, because of the fact that it's a story coaster, they have to keep that immersiveness throughout the ride. Velocicoaster, on the other hand, although it's very immersive when you start, which is in the queue, which is why I'm giving the queue to Velocicoaster, once you get on the ride, it just feels like a coaster. You do see, and you're so fast that you can't really see much, because you're going 50 to 70 miles per hour. The first launch is around 50 miles per hour, second launch is 70. So you're seeing so much, but you're seeing it so fast, making it really hard to see it. So I'm going to give the overall theming to Hagrid's. Now, the thrill factor I'm going to give to Velocicoaster, obviously, but before, you think, that's pretty obvious, because Hagrid's is a family-friendly coaster. Do not underestimate Hagrid's. Hagrid's has not only 7 launches, but a free fall drop, which is, I'm not going to spoil it, but there is some intense parts of this ride. And it is still one of the most exciting coasters in Florida or even the world. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Oh. So now, Velocicoaster, obviously it wins the airtime, 360-degree barrel roll over the water, the lap bar restraints, I will say that. That's amazing, that's crazy that you have a lap bar restraint on a ride like that. But it's awesome having them. And overall, the 155 drop and all the twists and turns that you go through with the Velocicoaster. Now, the wait times and ride experience. So, Hagrids is notorious for having a very high wait time. I mean, it goes up to 90 minutes. Or even longer. It is not often that you see Hagrids under a 90-minute wait when it is during the day after early park admission. But although it is, so long, it is definitely a very complex ride and has a lot less people to fit on the train, you could say. Now, due to the complex ride system, it is a mix of story and thrills, which causes Hagrids to also sometimes go down. Where on the other hand, Velocicoaster is normally a lot shorter, and it can ride multiple times in one day. It's the overall better pick if you want to, ride multiple times. So yeah. Now for the final verdict, I don't know. You could say if you're a thrill seeker, definitely go for Velocicoaster for obvious reasons. But if you are looking for a more immersive, magical coaster, Wizarding World, or if you're a Harry Potter fan for a coaster, try Hagrid's. Now try both of these. These are the best roller coasters and overall rides in the park. But definitely, if you have to pick one, it really depends on what you're looking for a ride. They're very two different rides. I will say Hagrid's also, two different ride experiences, sidecar and motorbike, two different, very different. So definitely go for very different ride experiences. Ride both, see what you like more. I personally can't pick just because of the fact that they have different ride experiences. Hagrid's definitely takes the cake for the most immersive storytelling, but that's what it is. So you're at Universal Orlando, why choose? So I will say. But which one is your favorite? If you disagree with any of my points, you can write a comment, do whatever you want, and I don't mind. But if you want to, see more videos of mine, you can not only like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, but if you want to see more videos of mine, you can subscribe, or you can watch some here. This one up here, this video, is going to be my newest video, which is the HHN video that I just made for Halloween Horror Nights 2025, if you need to get ready for that. And then this video down here will be more Wizarding World stuff, because can't get enough of the Wizarding World. That is what a lot of people come to Universal Orlando for. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.